Hi guys, get comfortable. Now you will answer some questions. The first one is for Daniel. How does the show work?
It consists that if you have a project, you can go to the table of the five judges and they invest in your project if they think it's viable, and if they think that it's not, they reject it.
Thanks. Eduardo, the second one is for you. What are the products to each pitch?
Well, the first video is about a traffic light, and the second one is about a whiteboard portable. That's it.
Thanks, Eduardo. Grecia, it's your turn. What background do the people presented their plans have?
Okay, for the first product, he is trying to avoid the problems in traffic. And in the second product, he and she, they are trying to make their life for a businessman easier and that they don't have to take care of their blackboard to everywhere.
Thanks. For all of you, are both products viable business?
I think that the first one is not viable, and I don't like the second one, but the judges in the program thought, well, most of them thought that it could be viable. So, but I think that the both is not viable.
And Eduardo, what do you think?
I agree with Daniel. I think that the first video, the traffic line is its own event, and the second video, the whiteboard, it's is more more useful than the first one, but I wouldn't buy it, and that's it.
Grecia, your opinion, please.
Okay, I think the first product might be a good idea, but just like if we are in another situation in another time, so we can get accustomed to the lights. And the second product, I think it's a good idea, but in this ecologic side, I think that will be a lot of garbage in
Okay,
that.
thanks. And the next question is, what event and disadvantage do the plans have? First, Daniel.
I think that the first one, the disadvantage is that it's not really creative, the project, and the second one,
And why?
why? Because like it's not like they have a real product. It's just an idea, and it's not a very good idea because it's not very viable. And the second one, I think that the disadvantage is the size. It's not like hand portable, and it would be difficult to transport.
I think that the first event is the disadvantage that it has is like the inventor doesn't have a business plan. I mean, the judges asked him if he has a business plan, but he doesn't. I mean, he doesn't know how to manage the money or how or in uh, what he can invest the money in. I mean, that's the problem that he doesn't have a business plan. And the second video they have a business plan. That they decided to invest the money that they gain in different companies, and I think that Europe patents their event and ecologic side that Greta said. I think that Europe is patenting that event.
Grecia, do you think the same that Daniel said?
I agree with Lalo because I think the first one doesn't have like a plan, like a strict plan, a business plan. But I think the second product might be okay if they had thought and think about the patent they want to sell, and if they have invented it.
Eduardo, what feedback did each presenter get from the round?
Well, the first persons, the feedback that they got is the dragon said to him that he, if before he researched the market, because the people may not like that event, or it may a distraction while you are driving. And the second one, yeah, it says that it's something difficult to carry the whiteboard portable. I mean, they prefer to carry their refract, the free briefcase, that than the whiteboard. I mean that it's kind of useful, but at the same time it's useful the event.
Thanks for an answer. And for all of you, did the dragon the best decision? Grecia?
I think yeah, because mm they think about big businesses and they want to invest in something they can get good earnings, and from those products they couldn't have like good earnings.
Daniel, do you think the same?
Yes, I think I agree with Grecia. I think that they make a good choice in the first one, reject them. In the second one, I think that it would be okay that they reject the project because I don't think that it is very useful to have the project viable.
Eduardo?
I kind of disagree with Daniel because the second one it has a business plan, so I think that they may they may grow their company. And the first one, I mean, he doesn't even have the idea about what he can do with the money. So in the second one, they know how to manage the money or how to invest to grow the company. So I think that the decision of the dragons in the second video is okay, and the first one is also okay. Okay.
Okay, the last question is what can be changed in both business plans to make them more successful?
Uh,
Eduardo?
I mean, I think that the first one, he may research or search the market. I mean, they may create an interview that can send to many people, to many persons to know what are the major necessaries of the people. I mean, if the people ask for that traffic light, it will be okay, but he didn't research the market. So I mean, it's my opinion about the event, the first one.
Thanks. Daniel, do you have something different?
No, I agree with Lalo. I think that he had to search the market with the answer of the market. He could have the modifications of his project.
In Grecia, please?
Okay, I think in the first line he could like Lalo said he can like research a little bit more, but also he didn't convince the judges because he didn't knew how to tell them the plan. So maybe if he practiced a little bit, that would be easier. And for the second one, I think they both do it well, but maybe a little bit more of research of the market.
Yeah, and as Gracia said, I mean
Eduardo?
the
Eduardo?
yeah, as Gracia said, that I mean the second one is good, but they don't have a vision or a mission about the product. I mean that when you come out to a Drugos Den, you have to have a mission, a strategy of the company. So the dragons, it's a way to convince to the dragons to buy your idea. And the first one, I mean, it's kind of dumb the event, but if he would change a little bit, it will be more easy. I mean,
Thanks for your opinions. That's all.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.